So I bought this one at the Turkey Run this year. It's missing the trim pieces here, not a big deal. Seems to be all metal. I thought mine was plastic. And obviously they try to fit this, according to the guy who sold it to me, in what was the C2 convertible. I don't know if they did or not, but everything is kind of bent. No big deal. Can be straightened out, and you know, if need be, it can be, all these can be taken out and repainted and all of that stuff. And as far as the trim pieces go, I can always make something. This is going to be a little trickier, but I think I saved the old piece, that the excess that I removed from mine, and I may be able to, if necessary, to build some filler pieces for here. But other than that, it's complete. It's got the wires and stuff, so that is not an issue. And rust here, surface rust. So yeah, it might be a good idea to just, for my own sake, to know how these are installed, to remove all these. Maybe sand it down and give it a fresh coat of paint. Straighten these tabs a little bit and put it back into service. I don't know where, but I'll figure out that one out later. So anyway, I wanted to show you. I paid $20. Hey guys, so I've been taking one of these pots apart, and it's in pretty decent shape, but it really needs a little bit of TLC, and I'll show you here. What I decided to do is just remove the speakers. Stuff has a lot of surface rust, so I want to clean all these little screws and Allen screws. And I wanted to check this thing. I thought mine was plastic. This is metal, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't checked mine, but this one I had to do, and that's why I wanted to do it off camera. These portions were all bent. I guess they tried to make this work for a convertible, and it didn't. I tried to straighten them out the best I could. And then, you know, I realized the surface is really in need of fresh paint. So I decided the best way to do this is to take the whole thing apart and inspect the little speakers. It would be, I think, fairly simple to replace them. But again, they seem to be okay, so I'm gonna reinstall those. Okay, so what I have to do here is, because these are all soldered here and I don't want to mess with that, what I do is I carefully just cut some of the wire, and then I'll put terminals, and that should be fine, and it'll be all insulated anyway. speaker with the input wire that goes through the housing. What I do is I drill a bigger hole and then install a grommet. Then I'll give it a good cleaning. What I do in this case is I stick this thing in here. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck, but so that way the wire will go in there without any interference. So they're pretty much ready to be prepped and painted. I'm also giving all the little screws a bath here in Evaporite. So I'll sit there probably overnight. Maybe overkill, but I want them clean. So I have all my stuff ready for paint. Well, I have to do final prep and then maybe mask a little bit in here, and then I'll give it a coat of paint. It's been about, let's say, 6 or 7 hours, and they actually turned out pretty good. They're nice and clean now. No rust. That's pretty good. This stuff works really, really great. I always like to give them a good soaking in WD-40, and I think that helps prevent rust. Okay, so quick update. I decided these wires are just so thin, and they seem to work just fine. But anyway, while I was in here, I thought might as well replace them with proper wires. These are actual speaker wires, so that's what I've been doing, and they seem to be working just fine. I didn't have to do a whole lot to get the speaker enclosures ready for paint. I simply wiped them clean with a rag and some acetone, and then sprayed Eastwood's Underhood black because I like the finish. And that was it. So I think this project turned out pretty good, And I even applied some of that Back to Black product to this pad, and it really turned out good. And these are the bars that connect the two pods. There are a few details that I wanted to mention. I should have done a little more sanding. I think I didn't want to flatten the texture too much, so there are a few little scratches here, which, you know, I mean, this, if this ever gets reinstalled in a C3 Corvette, it'll be hidden all the way in the back. Nobody will ever notice that. And for those of you who are observant and notice there's a little corner missing here, yeah, I broke this thing. I tried to patch it, but the thing, this plastic is very brittle, and it really disintegrated. So yeah, that was my own fault, because when I was securing the speakers to the covers with hot glue, I totally, you know, screwed up there. I left a blob of glue, and then when I was installing this, I was putting a lot of pressure, and of course I broke it. So that was my own stupidity, and it happens. But again, this is never gonna, it's really not very noticeable, thank God. But anyway, so for $20 and a few hours of work, and now these, like I mentioned, have good, proper speaker wires. So it should work just fine. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.